Welcome everyone, S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. This is day 2 of the S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar Super High Roller Handicap 9-ball event. This in front of you is the first round of the plate, the second chance tournament, which they also run concurrently with the main event. A lot of pool here at S1. We have Chris versus EJ. Chris breaks off, pots a ball, but has no look at the one. That 7 is in the way. And it's about 3:25, October 18th, 2025. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming along. I really appreciate it. You can try to cut this ball in the upper left. Yeah, I sure did. Pretty as you please. White ball comes around, taps the 7 for a nice look at the 3 on the good side to get down, or good side of the 2 to get down on that red 3. Wasting no time. Open man bridge, slowly. Make sure he gets that white ball past that 8 for a catch up on the 3 in the lower right hand pocket. But that 9 or the 7 could be perilous. Let's see how he manages this layout here. Slowly. He missed the ball. He hit it fat. So EJ getting a 2-game head start. So this is a race to 8, but EJ only needs 6 frames. Highly formidable player. I have played him several times, and he's a very difficult opponent. There's a good example. Look at the speed control getting on that 4. Nice angle just to roll forward for that 6, depending on, can't tell. Depending on the angle, I think he's just going to roll forward a little bit, which he did. However, failed to pot the 4, so Chris returns. Opening shot, TV table, not always fun. Usually takes me a couple racks to get settled in, but with these guys, you can't really afford any mistakes most of the time. As that 4 ball is just being pesky, just does not want to fall right now. EJ is going to have to load up some. If he's going to go offensive, he's got to bring the white ball up table for that. Bring 6 ball like that. Look at that stroke. Outstanding. Let's follow through. Now you know. If you've never seen EJ play before, now you know. Dangerous man. Down on the 6. Pots a 6, plays a 7 to the side. Now we're pretty much tic-tac-toe. Tick. Toe. EJ has 3. Quiet like a library in here in the mid-afternoon. It will get louder as the time goes on. If you've never been to S1, this is a fantastic place. They have 25 wrestling pool tables, all 9-footers, 8 full-size, regulation, professional, joy, snooker tables. They've also got darts, both kinds, electronic and bristleboard. They've got foosball. They've got beer pong, I think they call it. I'm not sure. But it's electronic, so it's confusing. But anyway, 2 floors, lots of space. Probably the most spacious pool room I've ever been in as EJ breaks off. So get yourself down here to S1. Yesterday we were talking about the display booth for J Flowers Cues. Speaking with John Disney, their player rep today, and they are not going to be present today, but they will be present tomorrow. So if you're looking to buy one of these cues, he told me things come up, so they couldn't put the cues on display today, but they will be here tomorrow, so get here tomorrow early if you're looking to pick up a new J Flowers playing cue. I saw one brake cue in the mix. There's about 30 cues in there, plus an assortment of cases, gloves, and chalk holders. As DJ played the safety, Chris has got a long shot. I don't think he's trying to make a combination here. He kind of sort of was maybe trying to count him, but it was mostly a two-way shot. He got him at least partially behind that round 6. 1, 2, and look at this, look at this. No, it's going to hang up. Pretty sporty attempt though. So Chris, got a nice open table here. Got 4 balls up table, 4 balls down table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail as he pots the 1. 1, 2, 3, Nong Song Sam are up table. 4 ball and the 5 ball are down table. 7 is up table. 8, 9 are also down table. 9 ball is a little bit to the left of its usual resting spot, a little bit down and left of the foot spot. 3 ball deposited. Nice little angle to come down. 4 ball down, making sure he gets an angle on that red front. Chris almost never gets straight in when he's not supposed to. That's one of the things I try to learn from when I play him. That's one of my Achilles heels, getting straight in too often. Can really be detrimental in a game of 9 ball for most of the shots. 9 ball, yeah, you want to be straight in, or like here, you got this one. You can just pretty much pop it and stop it. Maybe screw back a little bit, a couple rotations like that. Nearly straight in on the 9. 9 ball down. Chris has 1. He's on the board. Also, while we're talking, I was just watching on YouTube Team Asia playing ROW, the rest of the world. And Team Asia has, the last I checked, I'm sure it may be over by now, but they're playing a race to 11, a combination of singles and doubles, basically. And Team Asia was ahead 7-0 last time I checked. They are definitely on a roll. Breaks off. What a nice break. What a nice break. This time kick the 9 ball all the way up table. You don't see that too often. Yeah, get that rack out of there. Up table we have a 2, 4, 9. Down table is the rest of the colors. 4 and 9 are kind of close together. Could be a little tricky, but first you got to deal with this 1 ball here. Slowly using that 3 ball to hide and that white ball along with the green 6. No, he's not going there. He's going to go off the rail here, I'm pretty sure. But not 100%. He's just a very, very knowledgeable player, very crafty player. Also a snooker player. Those guys are so hard to beat. Shoot so straight into the 1, taps the 8 and leaves a look at the 1 for Chris. Just wants to get to the left of that 2 ball so he can get down table unimpeded by that pink 4 that's just to the left of the blue 2. He rattles it in. He put himself on a little bit off the rail, but still he's got an angle though. He's going to have to elevate here a little bit. I think he's going to try to go to the left of that 3 ball. he went 2 cushions, and he's got a decent look at the 3. Put the white ball in between the 6 and the 7 on its way down table. But this is the key shot right here, getting on that 4. I cannot tell if the 4 passes 9 in the upper left from this angle. It must, because he played positions for it. Nice smooth stroke, little spin on that, and he's got a nice angle on the 4 to get to the 6. May not even hit a rail here. Like that, slide it down. Two balls down table, 2 balls up table. Practice drill territory here. Seven balls deposited. White ball comes back, hits the rail about 3 dimes up from the lower left-hand corner pocket. And he has got an ideal position on that black 8 ball. Don't have to do much of the white ball, just keep it off the rail like that. Chris down on the 9. 9 ball deposited. Chris has 2. EJ to break off, breaking from the left-hand side as you're looking at your TV screen or iPad, or phone, or whatever device you may be using. And that's going to hang up for him quite nicely. Him being Chris, that is, as EJ did not pot a ball on the break. He's going to screw back maybe 6 to 8 inches here, or not. That might have been a miscue, I'm not sure. I don't think he's got enough of that to pot it, but maybe from this angle. But eyes can't be deceiving. He's right on it. He's going right at it. Yeah, those are tricky. Sometimes our eyes can deceive us, and we, at least myself, convince ourselves that even though the visual evidence is not there, I can still bend it a little bit, I can still cheat the pocket a little bit. Sometimes it bites you. Got him on that one. More times than I care to mention, I've done that. AJ ball in hand, pops the 2, comes down. Ball up table. All the other balls are down table. As the 3 ball goes down, EJ plays position for one of the upper corners. I think he was going for the upper right, but I think he's going to play safe here. Use that 7 like that. Rail after contact. Good shot. Legal shot. Now Chris gonna put on his kicking shoes. The 4 is not a big ball. It's a diamond away from that lower cushion there, so he's going to go 2 cushions, looks like. Go above. He missed the ball entirely. And the 5 is going to come down, tap to 7, but not create a problem, especially with ball in hand. So EJ with 6 balls on the break. His second ball in hand of the frame. But we do not play three foul. There's no three foul rule here. There's also no golden breaks, in case you're wondering. Nobody seems to like those rules, so they got rid of them here in Pattaya. Like most of the rest of the world, they still go with the golden breaks and the three foul rule. But not here. Watch out, 7. He bumped it after contacting the 5. He created a problem for himself. What do you like to do here? Try to tie up the 7 and the 6 further, or just a little bit of a bump like that. But he's left a shot. He's left a shot. Pretty sure that passes or not. Either way, he's going to be buried behind the 7. Not a lot of distance there, I think. Alright, EJ's just going to try to time up further. Foul shot, long hand for Chris. For yet another safety. Or yeah, safety for sure. But yeah, he's going to use that 7 again as a blocker. Don't have to do a whole lot. Basically stop your ball, or maybe a teensy bit of screwback. You're almost guaranteed to get a snooker, banking that 6 across just like that. So in doing so, he's taken away that right-hand long rail as a possible kicking target. You can go off the bottom rail into the side rail up to the 6. You can also go to the left-hand rail, and you'll have 2 shots, 2 chances to hit that 6. If you miss it underneath, it'll come back like that, and still give you a good shot, but a good hit. But what happens after is well, what you see here. 6 ball down. 7 ball lined up nicely to come up for that 8 in the side or the corner. Most likely for the side, but it's a preference. Some guys like playing corner pocket position. That's how I was taught back in the day, but these were in the days of Brunswicks with like 5.5-inch pockets. So all the old timers like, play in the corner, play your percentages. But now, these pockets are 4.5-inch in the corners, from jaw to jaw, as 9-ball falls. So the game has changed a little bit over the years, no question about that. The cloth is different. There's no diamond tables when I started playing. That's how old I am. I started playing on a Gandhi table back way back in California when I started playing at a young tender age. And those Gandhis played good. I don't think they make them anymore. I think they were out like Macon, Georgia, but they made some nice tables back then. And then after that, it was all Brunswick for so many years. All right, enough talk about memory lane here. Chris breaking off, and Chris has 3. So it's 3-3. I had to step away there. Just the score. And Chris is still at the table with a pretty ideal looking table here. 1 ball down. You got 6 balls remaining, no clusters, no balls are on the rail. And this is looking like a pretty classic pattern play here from Chris. He did not pop the ball. Dipped his cue a little bit. But his his stroke, his style of play, there is some moving parts, but he's got them all dialed in so well you don't really notice it. But regardless, EJ at the table, no easy shot, so he just banks the white ball into the cushion, cutting the 2 into the lower left, bringing the white ball all the way up to the top rail. A tester. And from this angle, it looks like you can pot the 3 ball in either of the lower 2 corner pockets, but to what end? Or he can play it safe. He can just lag the ball. He plays shots like that. It just lags. He's got the 9. Is he going to get it? He's going to get it. Ooh. But that's a little solace. He's left a pretty nice shot for Chris here. 5 balls left on the table. All the balls are below the side pockets. Right, again, we're back in practice drill territory. But practice drills are not 100%. Not for me, anyway. As he pots in the 5 oh so nicely. Look at that speed control. Man, he's got the speed on these wrestling tables dialed in so well. Screw back a little skosh, a smidge. Natural angle to come down for the 9 on the bottom rail, close to the bottom rail. Just like that. A little bit of spin and getting real close to his work. About the ball's width distance. 9 ball down. Chris has 4. Once again, thank you for joining us here. This is the S1 9-ball super high roller. There's been a waiting list on this thing for months. It filled up so fast. Started out with 144 players. I think towards the end they had like 40 some players on the waiting list. And yeah, you had to sign up quick for this one. So I'm not sure how many players are left today. Like I said, we've got a second chance event. This tournament, this match in front of you is for the second chance tournament, also known as the plate event. I've had explained to me why they call it the plate, but I just didn't get it, so I call it the second chance tournament. As EJ breaks off, makes the 1. He's got the 2 in between the side pockets. Up table, you got the 3, 5, 8. Down table, you got the 4, 6, 7, 9. No clusters, no balls are on the rail. Nice little shot there. About 3 feet away from the red 3, so this is the key shot in this rack for sure. 5 balls lurking near the upper right-hand corner pocket, off the rail a little. So just getting on it. That's a nice stroke right there. A little bit of left-hand spin, comes down. Not straight in. He can just roll forward here. But he likes to get close. He likes to get close to his object ball when he's playing position. Not this time. Not this time. Yeah, that's what I would have done. Just like that, shooting off the rail like that. He had an angle, but not a big angle. And it's easy to rattle the ball out of the pocket. So now we might see a 6-9 combination here. I believe. Yeah, it's lined up, but their balls are not frozen. So basically, you shoot the 6 to pot the 6, and the 9 will go pretty much automatic. Like that. Watch out, white ball. Okay. EJ has 4. Yeah, 2 high quality players here. A lot of fun to watch. So basically, you have a race to 4 from this point. Yeah, both players are smiling. They are well acquainted with each other. Chris wants a tightening of the rack here. got the rack to his liking, breaking off the right-hand side of the table as you're looking straight at him. Breaks off, makes one ball in the lower right, but the one is he's gonna have a look at the one in the side for sure. Possibly in the corner, but I can't tell. I gotta be quiet, I don't want him to hear me. Like he needs my advice. He's shooting to the side here. Let's bring the white ball up to the top and back down for that blue 2. While avoiding the scratch like that. Caught the 6 though. But still going to be in line for that blue 2. Nice little angle to come up for the red 3. Just don't let the white ball get away from you. But a little danger of that with this player. 2 ball down. But with that 8 ball could be a little pesky. So he may go forward or behind it. Doesn't want to go into it, that's for sure. He's going forward. No, he went behind it like that. 1, 2 rails and up. Almost perfect center table position. And he is on that pink 4. 6 ball. It's child's play. It's hanging right on the ledge, real close to the ledge of the middle side bag. And the 7 just above to the left of it. Comes off 2 rails, making sure he doesn't put that white ball on the rail, which is usually the last thing you ever want to do. And he's got the proper angle to come down for that black 8 ball. Just like that. And again, not straight in. 8 ball down, white ball comes up for pretty ideal position. 9 ball down. Chris has 5. And it is so quiet in here compared to this time yesterday. When I first walked in yesterday, oh man, you could feel the energy in the room. It was palpable. But now there's more of a sense of calm. That will not last, by the way, as the evening rolls on. AJ to break. And pots to 8 in the lower left, but he's not going to have a shot on the 1 as it goes to its usual resting place up table near the top cushion, unless it gets pocketed. 2 balls also up table along with the 5. Down table we've got the 3, the 5, the 6, the 9, and the 7. So, what do you like? Try to hide that white ball. Where are you going to hide it? You can use the 5 or the 2. He's going to try to use the 2 as a blocker. And I think he got him partially from this angle. But he may have left a hook look at it. If he can just get enough of that 1 to overcut the ball, that 6 is right there. That's what he's looking at. Play a 1-6 combination by overcutting the 1. And most likely, there's no little danger of. Oh, he went rail first, or he miscued. I think he was trying to go rail first to go into the 1, cutting it into the 6. But Man, that's a tall order right there. So yeah, EJ's looking at the combination here. Key to all combinations is what happens after you pot the ball. Where's the white ball gonna go? Where's the object ball gonna go? And you usually don't want it to do that. He almost froze him on the one. So safety time. That ball goes up and down. He's going to leave a look at the one. No snooker for Chris. And, there is a shot here. There's a bank. There's a bank in the side. I don't know if he's going to. I think he's going to play defensive though. Play the percentages. He went for the bank in the corner, equally effective and better than my shot. It was ideal. Nice shot, Chris. So he's got to bring the white ball down table for the 3. Watch out, 7. Watch out, corner pocket. He avoided that. Nice straight stroke. He used no spin on that ball, kind of almost force followed. And he may be going rail first here. It's pretty straight. Not sure. Yeah, he did go rail first, just to make sure it got that white ball off of that cushion. Always off of the cushion is what you want. If you got a choice, sometimes you got to put it in there. But most of the time, you want to keep that white ball on the slate bed, far away from those cushions. Bridging is a lot easier, just a lot less things to contend with, less chance of miscuing. Look at that shot, nicely done. Nice little easy little reverse English off that long rail and into the top rail. 3 balls remain. Five ball down. White ball comes down off the long rail. For an ideal angle on the 7 to just roll this baby in, come up for the 9, and shoot it in the same pocket, most likely. He actually went 2 rails. Didn't want that white ball to get away. Use the rails as kind of speed bumps. Make sure that fast stress on speed didn't get to him as he pots the 9. Chris has 6. He's looking pretty good here. So far. This is 9 ball, folks. Hard to predict the future. Previous performance is a good indicator of future success, but is not. Previous performance does not guarantee future performance. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But it's a pretty good indicator. Got the rack to his liking, breaking off from his usual spot on the right-hand side, shooting off the rail. Breaks off. The one caught the knuckle on the side, actually kicked up table and deposited itself in the upper left-hand corner pocket. And he's got a cut on that. Got a very, very, very thin cut on the 1. The 2 is off the rail. You could go rail first with a little bit of right-hand spin as you're looking at the cue ball. Yeah, that's what he went for. But he caught. He didn't catch. He caught the 2 before the rail. He wanted to come and use the rail to spin into that blue tube. And the ball hangs up. So EJ. Knock, knock. That's opportunity knocking. rail first. The white ball is gonna come up and tap the 3 for no position. So he's gonna play safety here, most likely. He's not going for the snooker, he's just going for a real awkward angle to make it as difficult as possible for Chris to pot the 3 and get position on that the big 4 ball, which is near the top cushion on the rail, real close to it. And that is a tall order. That is a very tall order. I think it's unlikely he takes this on. Using the 9 and the 5 as blockers, or tried to, but that looks like the 3 ball got away, and EJ's got at least a partial look at it. But they also left the look at where the white ball ended up, near the knuckles, the lower right. So cueing is a little hampered anyway. EJ does the same thing. No snooker, but left an extremely awkward angle for Chris to pot this ball and get decent position on that pink 4, which is up near the top rail, center diamond, a little bit to the right. Also up table, the 6 and the 7, along with the 3. The 5, 8, and 9 are down table. There's no clusters. There's 1 ball on the rail, real close. That's the pink 4. But getting on this ball ain't no picnic, I tell you what. But he practices difficult shots like these all the time. That looks like what he's trying to do. He went for the bank. Ooh, almost scratched off of the 3 and its return path. So EJ has no look at the 3. He's got to go real first. Try to send that 3 up table, keep the white ball down table best you can. And he's left a shot, not an easy shot. But usually these shots are in Chris's wheelhouse. I've played him so many times, played him like a dozen times. But let's see what he's doing here. Just like that, but the white ball came up. He's still okay, I think, but right-handed player, a little awkward cueing, but Chris plays well with a long bridge. He actually uses a 3-inch extension on the butt of his cue for most shots, and he's got another extension he can screw on as necessary. So yeah, he looks pretty comfortable leaning over the table like that. Question is, spin or no spin? No spin. White ball came down, brushes the 9, and he's got a look. He's got a good shot on that 5 ball. Nice shot again. Still got a bang. Making a little bit of a face there. Quite the perfectionist when it comes to his pool game. You can bank this ball, bring the white ball into the 7 perhaps. He did not make the bank, so EJ knock. That's opportunity knocking quite loudly. 4 balls left on the table. 7 is a little tricky. It's just above the side pockets, off the rail. Maybe a finger's width off of the rail with that 7. So I think he's going to go bring the white ball above. No, he went. He opted to bring the white ball down table below the side pockets. And he's got to look at it. Just a little bit of hampered cueing with that 9-ball there. But it's a preference. It is a preference. And natural position is the order of the day here. You just pop this ball. Don't scratch in the side. And everything should come up roses. Like that. He actually banked it in slowly. White ball hit the rail above the second diamond, but because of the speed control, the pocket speed, that's actually a part of the design of the shot. 8-ball down, excuse me. A little close to the rail. A little more than you like. Not totally straight in. No problem for him. 9-ball down. EJ has 5. The plot thickens. See there, the beautiful trophy that's going to be awarded to the winner of this event tomorrow. Actually, most likely Monday morning. It is Saturday here in Pattaya. 405 or 1605 as we used to say. But all the tables are in play. If you've never been to S1, they got 25 restaurant tables. 25 full-size tables. 2 floors. 15 tables downstairs. 10 tables upstairs. On the other side, upstairs, they have 8 full-size Joy snooker tables. I think they're Joy. They're regulation for sure. They play beautifully. A little played on. As EJ cuts the one in, and look at that position. Nice and easy. Got a little bit of an angle here. Got the 4-8 combination. That's not difficult. The question is, what angle does he want? Does he want to get straight in? Most likely not. He just stop his ball right there, bring it off the rail a little bit like that. And yeah, parting the 8 off the 4 is child's play. But what happens after? What happens after? And that's what happens after. Well played. Well calculated. Still tree-topped over the 9 a little bit, but he can play the 5 on the short side. He can play it in either one of the 2 upper corner pockets or the side pockets if he so chooses. But he just chose an angle to play it in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Gonna make the white ball travel here a little bit. He pots these inside English shots super good. Yeah, like that. Look at that stroke. 30 as you please. Smooth as butter. 3 balls to go. All 3 balls are below the side pockets, off the cushions. Question is, where does he want to play that 7 ball? EJ also likes to play pretty precise position with his white ball sometimes. So he might be going forward for it in the side. But no, he goes forward 2 cushions and up above the side pockets, in between basically. For a nice look at the 7. Natural position to come across to the left of that 9. But he hung the ball. He hung up the ball. That is most likely gonna sting a little bit. He was laughing at himself. How did I let that one get away? Chris was a little spin, ended up putting the white ball in the jaws of the lower right-hand corner pocket. So still pretty high percentage shot, but a little harder than he wanted. Yeah, look at this. He banked it in. 9 ball down. Chris has 7. That's 9 ball for you. 9 is wild. When I first started playing, you had to call the 9. Then guys started playing wild 9. You want to play wild 9? Call 9. That was a long time ago. Just checking rack again. Okay. Sticking from the same side of the table to break the balls from. I didn't see anything fall though. Yeah, he did not pot a ball. But a little unlucky for EJ. No shot on the one. That 4 ball was right in the way. Just barely. He might be able to catch an edge of it. I can't tell exactly. He might be able to catch an edge. I don't believe it's potable from this angle.
I don't know who I'm going to play, but I don't know who is pink.
So you can push out. Yeah, he's pushing out here. Elbow comes down, just taps the 8 ball, and leaves half a ball for Chris to look at. Or he can give it back. But I promise you, EJ has got something in mind. He does not make push-outs recklessly. He's got a plan. And I believe he's going to try to bank this one down in between the 7 and 9 and leave the white ball up table. Got a natural angle to do that. A crossover bank. Like that. He actually banked the ball into the pocket. He was not trying to do that. He's shaking his head. Put himself behind the 5. But he's still at the table, and he's on the hill. And he's removing his little 3-inch extension from his playing cue.
Yeah, you get bits of
so it looks like he's going to swerve around it.
Yeah,
try to
exactly
pot
what I mean.
like that. Good hit, lead a shot, but no pot.
Those players who are like 10,
Ball did
15,
not go, but
they are
he did not leave.
They are unhuman. They're just playing it. If you miss, you can.
No, that 2 does not go. I believe you can possibly use that 3 as a blocker.
Yeah.
You slow roll, just nudge that 2 up to it, just like that. Didn't freeze him to the 3, but still pretty good. Cut off the long kick, that 8 ball there, but it's still, the kick is still available above that 7 ball there. But you might have to use a little address the cue ball below center, or even maybe a little low right, depending on how you stroke the ball. But the 2's not far away from the pocket. I'd say better than 50% chance of making the ball, but as soon as I say that, he misses the ball entirely. So EJ, knock. He needs 3. Chris is on the hill. And pots the 2, comes up for the 3. He's got a nice little angle to make the 3 and the 4 in the same side pocket, I believe. Like that. Yeah, he does. I don't even think he has to bring the ball to a rail here, but he does. He chooses to go to the top rail and back down for that orange 5. 2 balls up table, 3 balls down table. 9 balls off its usual resting perch, just a little to the right of the foot spot down table, but no clusters and no balls are on the rail as EJ pots the 5, brings the white ball across to the long rail and back out for an angle to come out 3 or possibly 4 rails to 3 rails for that brown 7. Look at that pattern play. That's a beautiful thing to behold for both these players, really. They're both just outstanding at the pattern play. And he came a little far, got a little funny on that 8, still very serviceable. He overcut that ball. And Chris is going to have a hanger for the 8, kind of like last game. This time, I bet you he doesn't put the white ball in the Johns this time, I bet. Yeah, he makes sure he got it out of there. The white ball is not going to scratch, EJ had to sneak a peek, make sure that ball didn't scratch. 9 ball down. Chris wins the set. Scoreline 8-5. Well played by both players, mostly. A couple of last minute mistakes at the end, but still a very entertaining match. Back in a few minutes.